All right, we live. See if anything even pops up here. Ooh, oh, that. That's why. Hi. Let's put this down. Let's say. Pokemon. Let's see. Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome in, Hector. So we got some good news here, guys. We got some great news. There's nothing official yet for the states, but I want to point out that they have made it very clear that Pokemon is going global. This is not going to be stuck. They officially announced today in Japan a new the additional land/ride coming to that theme park. But just because Japan's getting it doesn't mean that we're going to be left out. They're actually going to add. Now, here's an interesting thought before we start looking at articles and whatnot. Okay, so Pokemon is now coming globally. What does that mean? That means that they're going to be going to almost all the different parks, probably in a similar way, but who knows? There may be some differences. We'll have to see. There'll be a new attraction in Japan that could be cloned and put everywhere around the world. That's a possibility. There's also just the possibility, though, like closer. I doubt it's going to happen this year. I think they would have announced it by now. But since they've announced that Pokemon could be global, that means FanFest. Doesn't mean this year for FanFest, but it could mean in the future we get some FanFest. So let me take this over here and this over here, and let's go over here. Let me do this really quick. Also, let me see if I can do this. Does that work? Oh, sure, that works. FanFest would be the easiest way to bring Pokemon to us quickly. That doesn't mean we can't have a Pokemon Land. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying if they want to do something quicker, FanFest would be dope. And like, I doubt it's gonna happen this year, but if we got Pokemon, imagine if the Plaza had Pokemon meet and greets, how big that would be. Even for like this event, like even if they do it this year because Mega Movie Summer event's coming, but what if they do it in a future event where they have like a big Pokemon event or something like that? So welcome in, Brandon. It is big news. It's pretty big news. Let me share the screen really quick and tell me if something's not working on the share screen. We are gonna go to yeah, the plaza to me makes the most sense. All right, so we good? Are we good on audio and everything? It looks like we're good, but I just want to make sure we're good. So in 1 second, like for some reason, this. Sorry, let me make sure that these two on the tab. There we go. We're good now. Okay, that's all I want. But yeah, the plaza would be like, ideal for Pokemon. But here it is right here. Universal Studios Japan expands partnership with Pokemon. That's the headline here. New Pokemon experiences are coming to the park before going global. This is an official announcement. This is it. And so you can see kind of here, like this is Pikachu. Gengar's a meet and greet character, though I think here he might be a statue. But I do know Pikachu's meet and greet. Charizard, this is plastic, but maybe one day we could get Bowser. This is also plastic, just so you guys know there's no meet and greets at Bowser yet. Bowser Jr., yes. So Pokemon just announced this. They're also having just a bunch of awesome animes like Freewind, Jujutsu Kaisen is getting another movie over there, and something else. I forgot what the other thing was, but I hope we get Freewind at some point. If you guys haven't watched Freewind, the anime, check it out. Especially if it's an appropriate anime for almost any age group. It is something that you can watch with your family or watch alone. It's really good. Watch out Freewind. I'll point out later. But anyway, the Pokemon Company is one of the most beloved interactive franchises in the world, and throughout our ongoing partnership, we will continue bringing its vibrant world to life in new and innovative ways for years to come. So, what is that going to mean? Who knows? Knowing Nintendo, it could mean a lot, like all about the Pokemon Company. Pokemon experience at Universal Park. So this is kind of like a brief history. Universal Studios partnership with the Pokemon Company first launched in 2021 with No Limit Parade, debuting in spring 2022. The executive vice president and general manager of Universal Studios said, since October 2021, Universal Studios Japan has been delivering Pokemon experiences such as parades and shows to guests from around the world, which is true. A bold new global project is set to begin at Universal Studios Japan, creating unprecedented and innovative experiences in collaboration with Pokemon, a beloved franchise born in Japan and cherished worldwide, which is also true. It's the biggest franchise in the entire world, biggest IP ever. The president and CEO of the Pokemon company said, as Pokemon celebrates 30, 30 years, insane. I am 36 and I want to turn 37 this year. So Pokemon's been in my life since I was like a little kid. Insane. Pokemon's been around forever. Just insane. Um, as Pokemon celebrates its 30th anniversary, we are thrilled to launch this new project at a significant milestone. Our mission is to enrich both real and virtual worlds through Pokemon. And with this project, we aim to create theme park entertainment that surprises and delights fans. So, there's also going to be another theme park opening in Japan as well, but that one's a little bit different. Yes, it's 100. This is official. This is Bloomberg. Oh, not Bloomberg. Sorry, Loop. My God, why did I think it was Bloomberg? But there was multiple. There was an official statement from Japan, which is right here. They have official statements. They're just translating it. So they are now like doing it. You can see that's like yesterday's date, but it could be because that was last night. I think it happened. If they do, okay, and Hector says if they do a ride, I do see them doing the Pokemon game. If you ever played the Pokemon Snap, yeah, Pokemon Snap has been a rumor. That one makes a lot of sense because it's slow moving. The vehicles are all like kind of predefined, and it's good capacity. Now there is a chance it could make something more thrilling, but I think you going into an Omni mover where you go into different rooms where each one has a different environment with different Pokemon and you're trying to spot them, that makes a lot of sense. I will also say this is they said something here that I really like. Where's the thing that they said that I want to highlight here? Here we go. Our mission is to enrich both the real world and virtual world through Pokemon. So we'll have to see what if we're gonna get something digital. What I would like is some sort of Pokeball. So imagine I have my Magic Band. Sorry guys, I'm at work. Magic Band, but Pokemon, like a Pokeball in some way. Maybe you extract it to yourself or whatever it is. But you have a Pokeball. Now, two things about the Pokeball that would be awesome. One is make it have a virtual game like Pokemon Go. We can catch Pokemon, battle with friends, battle raids at the theme park. That would be awesome. Like imagine, like the Bowser Jr. mini game, but with Mew, and you have to fight him and you try to catch him or get legendary stuff like that. And then imagine also if you could customize your Pokeball. Like everyone's different, but like if you can customize your Pokeball, and I know they're not gonna like put stickers on there, but imagine if I can make a Pokeball that's like Glacier Blue and then put the Jared's Journey's logo on there. People are gonna love that. People are gonna love customizing Pokeballs. And if there's a way to do it, it would be super cool if there was like a power band that was like a Pokeball that you could also customize. And imagine this if all you had to do like, let's pretend that a new Pokeball comes out. As long as it's the same size, you could officially just make it where the top of the Pokeball comes off. So your customization can just continue on to the next Pokeball when they evolve as a power band. So Universal hire me. I would love to do this. Like this is the kind of stuff I would love. But I think there's even more creative people out there. But I would think this is what I would love is some sort of Pokeball game that you're playing constantly. And it doesn't have to be just in Pokemon Land. Like Pokemon Land could be the main concentration with the Pokeballs, but you could have it where like if you're on the tram, it could be like your Pokeball could like alert you, and on the app it tells you there's a Pokemon nearby. Beep, and try to catch the Pokemon or something. So could you imagine on the tram? Like imagine that like Universal could then start having events not just worldwide. Like in Florida, there could be Snorlax only. I know it's not a good thing, but I'm just saying that's what they could do is make Snorlax is here for the next year. So then people travel specifically to a theme park to capture a virtual Pokemon. And it won't be a lot of people, but even if it's thousands, that's a lot of money to get people, especially as these hotels open and people are staying at the Universal hotels. They could do it at the kids' park over in Fiesta, Texas. Like it's pretty insane. Yeah, there are Pokestops, but I'm saying like imagine a new Pokemon game that's a little bit different. Yeah, it'd be super cool because imagine if like guys, imagine this too. Like imagine because it's not Pokemon Go, it could be connected differently. And just imagine like how cool it would be if like myself and Hector here, Troy and Carnage or whoever, like we could battle in front of you guys live on stream. Like we could go up and battle live on stream for you guys. That would be super dope. Like people will love that. So I hope that we'll get something like that, but that's more of like me just thinking outside the box, and I hope that Pokemon Company is as well. Um, but they've only officially announced that we're getting experiences. So it could be like parades, or right here you have a character that easily this Pikachu could be a meet and greet character. As you can see, a lot of these Pokemon are just props that they're using. Like they don't have a bunch of meet and greet characters here, but they're all ways to do that, 100%. But welcome in, honey, as well. The main thing is Japan. Like I'll go back to the. Let's see if this one has anything different. But the thing is, the announced for Japan. Japan is getting Universal Japan announced a brand new Pokemon experience, creating immersive experiences for fans for the creature collecting series. So it just came out today that they're working with the Pokemon company to bring it to life in new ways. And so it's gonna start, and according to the translation shared along the review, the new Pokemon project will be built around an ultra real experience that simulates all five senses, and will first be in Japan, and then it will come out worldwide. So we'll have to see what that is, because I mean, a ride makes sense, but also you're hoping that there's something digital. Like Pokemon has always been about trading and like battling and all these other things, and so you hope that like this is going to be a global launch. So like it's going to start here in Japan, but then it's going to go everywhere. Now that doesn't mean that we're all going to get the same experiences or something different, but like it does mean that Pokemon in some way will be coming to the US, and we'll just have to kind of see what it is. Like it just we don't know yet, but it's exciting just to talk about like the prospects, because Pokemon is the single biggest IP. Like what's let's see, biggest IPs. Ba, 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 ba. Pokemon. Look at this. Look at that. 115 billion. Mickey Mouse and Friends, which includes all Mickey cartoon stuff, is at like half of that. Mickey Mouse, which has been around since the 1950s. No, more than that. What am I even talking about? Mickey Mouse has been around forever, right? Mickey Mouse has been around since the 1920s, 30s. Like he's been around forever. Winnie the Pooh, which is also insane because Winnie the Pooh, well, I guess year of inception. Here we go. 1928. Yeah. So basically 1930s. It is 1920s officially, but 1930s is when we got started. That's funny. This is I guess this it's because they bought this later, I think, in the 70s. But yeah, Winnie the Pooh is huge. Star Wars, also big. And this started a little bit later. So that's pretty impressive. Princesses has 2000s. I guess. I don't know how you would look that. Who's this? Oh, wow. Okay. Japanese cartoon. Cool, cool. But look at all this. Look at how much that's all made. And then Pokemon just dominates. Pokemon is the clear, like, this is what people want. This is what people are going for. And I just think that we're in for a really good time with Pokemon. So, but what you guys want to see, leave a comment below. What you guys want to see for Pokemon. I'll make a little video as well. This is the main announcement, but if you guys want to watch some more Nintendo stuff, I'm gonna put on something really quick. But yeah, leave comments below, and I'm gonna put on. This is the Mario game. This is what they're doing for the new Super Mario movie. Basically, when is this coming out? It's coming out March 26th. So this is coming out near the Mario movie, because this is going to be what they're going for. It's Super Mario Wonder Nintendo Switch Edition, which comes with extra features. So let's watch this. This is going to be what they're doing. We talked about Pokemon. Let's just continue with Nintendo. This is what they're doing for the movie. Wow, that's insane. Mm. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Rosalina for the movie. Oh, what the? Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Two new playable characters then. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty popular update, and this will sell a lot. Just because the movie's gonna come out, everyone's gonna want to play Mario, and this is the way to get people to play Mario is adding multiplayer and stuff, new characters. But the multiplayer is the big stuff here, just making it where it's like a multiplayer experience for Mario. So, can you upgrade them? Yeah. See, and that's not easy. What an easy buy. Like that's easy. Oh, I want Captain Toad. That's hilarious. Wow. All right. Anyway, Christy, welcome in as well. I don't know if you're still here or not, but um, we just watched because more Nintendo stuff. So Pokemon is coming first. Pokemon is going to come to Japan first, and then it will launch globally. That's the main thing. So we don't know when it will come here, but I'm hoping by 2035, which is 9 years. So hopefully that's more than enough time. They could use. It just depends on what kind of system they're going to use for the ride. We don't know yet. We'll have to see. But yeah, Pokemon. My biggest thing is, well, I'm excited for an attraction. I really am. I am just as excited for any extra experiences they could do with like Pokeballs in real life and make them into like the power bands and all of that. Welcome in, Derek. So yeah, that's it, guys. So I'll give you guys a minute or two to ask any more questions, and then after that, I'm just gonna close up and I'll make a little short talking about this. But the main thing is Pokemon is coming to Japan, and then it's going everywhere afterwards. So we'll have to see what we get. There's also Fan Fest, which I'm not saying this year they could do it, but maybe next year they could do Fan Fest. Who knows? This is all things that like just could be possible. So we'll have to see. But let us know what you guys want for Pokemon, and now I'm gonna get off. So I'll give you guys an extra minute, and then after that, I'm gonna get off here and do some work and get you guys a new video up here. I'll get you guys a little short from basic stuff as well. Um, mm, I can't wait one more second and see if anyone's got anything else to say. But I am excited for Pokemon to come. I'm excited for more Nintendo in general. I don't know if Zelda seems like so far off at this point. You know, we got Nintendo stuff, the basic Nintendo stuff, and now it feels like if we ever do get Zelda, it feels like so far away. I mean, unless like in Florida they could get, but in Hollywood, I feel like we're so far away. But hey, who knows? Maybe in 10 years I'll have a Zelda attraction and a Pokemon attraction. I could shut the hell up and be like, you know what? Do whatever you want at this point. I would love more Nintendo, but like, I get it. We got Zelda and Pokemon. Couldn't be happy if we got those both at Universal Studios Hollywood. Um, but all right, guys. Well, I'm not getting any more questions or anything or comments. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed. Go back and watch if you want. But the basics is it's coming Universal Studios Japan in the next couple of years will be launching the Pokemon experience, and then that will travel around the world in different ways throughout Universal. We'll have to see how they do that. Until next time, safe journeys. See you guys live this weekend. I'll be live this Sunday at Universal Studios and Six Flags. I'll be making banners and stuff for that soon. So until next time, safe journeys. See you guys soon. Watch the video. I'll have a short coming out soon.